was in bad shape. I had already snapped the neck on it. And I know everyone's going to be like, what the fuck? You snapped the neck on a Gibson Custom Les Paul? Yes, I did. I was stupid. I might still be a little stupid. But I used to flip my guitar around twice in my set when I was in this band. 10 seconds to go. I loved it. And these strap locks, dude, that thing did not move. It never even budged when I flipped it. And it was right before tour. And I remember we're all practicing the still life, not the still life, 10 seconds ago. We're all practicing. We had to leave on tour like that weekend. And I didn't flip my guitar during practices. It's just like no point. But since we were about to go on tour, I was like, you know what? Let me just practice it. Most stages we played, they weren't very big, but you know, I was always on stage right. I always had my spot. I would always look and just eyeball everything, see where my room was, because there's many times where I almost hit my singer with the guitar. But anyways, let me get back to this. So I was practicing. Don't know what song it was,
practice,
and it was in a garage.
We're talking about practice.
I just remember I had my rig behind me, and I was endorsed by Road Ready at the time, so I had big old Road Ready cases, and I had like a Mesa straight cab, and then I had my triple rectifier and some rack mount or something. So that shit was like behind me. I'm playing, and the part was coming up, and I went to go flip it, and it didn't come back, and I was like, oh fuck. And like, since we're playing loud and I wasn't wearing earplugs or anything, I didn't hear like a boom or anything, but I felt something. I'm like, oh shit. So I just remember everyone's face. They looked at me like, you know, and then I just went like, oh, and I turned around. The fucking neck was like this, and it was broken off. I know that looked very suspicious. It was so bad. And I was pissed at first because, of course, it's my Gibson. And it was a real Gibson. This was not a fake. This wasn't a Chipson or whatever the fuck they call those. I was pissed. And then it went from being pissed to being like, oh, fuck, I don't have a backup guitar. What am I going to do for tour? And, yeah, I ended up taking it to a Gibson-approved shop, and they put it together. They did a shit job, man. There was a fucking still a line after, like where the crack was, and you know, whatever. It is what it is. The intonation ever since that, it was fucked. Yeah, it looked good though.